Okay, this is case number 6 in order. A relatively easy case because it presents with a mother who's concerned about her daughter. Her daughter was diagnosed about a month ago with diabetes mellitus, and mother doesn't specify actually which type of diabetes mellitus. Her daughter was diagnosed, and case is relatively easy, as I said before, because physically child is not in office. So we're gonna skip to the physical examination part. It means around 30% easier. Other parts are the same, and I'm gonna set the time. Hopefully this time I will be able to finish everything within the 10 minutes. Okay, let's get started. Is another level for child. Yes. Pounds. Nuts. This is 7 more. Fasting blood sugar level. So blood sugar, fasting, between, and what's that injury? She's on diet, and says, oh, okay, yeah, and no, or today. Child is chocolates. And weakness. Take changes. Lives it is flash itch. Injection sites. It's a vegetative. No drug allergies. Meds. Insulin. Past medical history. Past surgical history. Blood. Birth history. Normal. Development history is normal. Development history. No history of burns. None. So first thing we assume it's a patient has diabetes mellitus type 1. Second thing, diabetes mellitus type 2. Third thing is Cushing's syndrome, which is supportive obesity, polyuria, polydipsia. It's the science polyuria. Just copy, paste the same thing. Hyperglycemia, the same thing. Goes here. Weight loss. Weight loss. And obesity. So laboratory, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do insulin and see that levels. Second, we need to check for islet cell antibodies, specifically it's anti-islet cell antibodies or anti-glutamic acid carboxylase antibodies. Third, we check hemoglobin, the glycosylated hemoglobin level, which is a normal more than 6.5% is a sign, diagnostic sign, and electrolytes, glucose, glucose, serum glucose, and we'll also check urine analysis and urine albumin. Because we suspect Cushing disease is a 24-hour urine free urine cortisol. So basically that's it. Good time. 9:55, almost finishing. 9. Child physically. Child is not in office. Data is gathered model. So it's a very good match because physical examination is absolutely gives you good perspective in order to finish it in a time. At least 2-3 questions like this. Hopefully we will see. Anyway, everything is clear. The electrolyte abnormalities, what we have to expect, it's the hyperkalemia in plasma, but general hyperkalemia in the body, because the influx of the potassium inside the cell requires presence of insulin. And so it's kind of supported each other. That's why insulin tolerance, and it's going to interfere with the potassium influx inside the cell. In general body, starving, but in plasma, in serum plasma, actually, there's no potassium. That's why we have to expect electrolyte abnormalities. Glycosylated hemoglobin, too much sugar. And this is the important histologic, not the important laboratory value to see how long the hyperglycemia was in fact there, because we know the erythrocytes live 120 days. We can assume for like 3 months time interval before the day of patient was actually admitted by checking the glycosylated hemoglobin 81. Insulin as peptide levels are important to exclude. Is it diabetes mellitus type 1 or type 2? If it's type 1, the insulin is decreased. The same amount as peptide is levels are decreased. If it's type 2, they contribute increase. As we said before, islet cell antibodies, the first 2 type antibodies actually. The first is the anti-islet cell antibodies, and another one is the anti-glutamic acid decarboxylase antibodies. Microalbumin is necessary to exclude nephrotic syndrome. It's a diabetic nephropathy. The first sign is check the albumin, and the presence of microalbumin is the sign. Prescribe angiotensin-converting enzyme inhibitors, which are protective from diabetic mellitus. 24-hour free urine cortisol test. I would say it's a test. This is necessary to exclude the Cushing syndrome, because Cushing syndrome, due to the production of too much cortisol, it's obesity, and it will secondarily will cause insulin tolerance. Basically, that's it. Thank you very much. The case 6 is over. It's about mother and child with diabetes mellitus, not specified in the mother conversation, but we will have to diagnose it type 1, type 2, as it's shown here. Thank you very much. Bye bye.